So, I am extremely tired right now. I was just trying to take a nap, but I really want to make this video before my boyfriend gets home, and I mean I have to do it before tomorrow, kind of. Anyways, so I have a tumor. I don't. It's like right around here. It's on my left parotid salivary gland. I have had it, I don't know the exact amount of years, but I've had it for a while. Probably since I was like 13 to 16 or something. That's when I noticed it. It was a tiny little bump right under my jaw. I don't really remember much from that time, so it might have caused pain occasionally, like a cramping pain. That's how I noticed it, but it wasn't very severe or anything. And I know I brought it up to doctors, and they said it was just a lymph node. And one time I even had a ultrasound done on this area, and they found cysts, and so they said it was like just a cyst and it's fine. I don't remember if they actually like even got the right spot. I feel like they didn't. I just never said anything and like just trusted them, but either way, that's in the past. And then fast forward to now, I'm 23. It will be 24 April 19th. And yeah, and the pain, I mean the size has just gotten bigger and bigger. I think they said it's like 6 milliliters or I don't know, whatever that, centimeters, I don't know. I mean, it's not like super big, obviously, but it has grown. And I mean, I still thought it was a lymph node this whole time. Like, I received lymphatic massage to try to flush it out, and it causes pain. And that is something that, I mean, it's slowly started to cause more and more pain. The pain is kind of like a cramping feeling, and I mean, now that I know it's on my salivary gland, it makes sense because that would happen when I'm like about to eat something. So I think when I'm like kind of like salivating, that's when it will cramp up. And it doesn't, it's not like constant when I eat or anything. It's just like when I'm about to eat or drink something, sometimes it will start cramping up. So yes, the pain has gotten worse over time, and the duration of the cramping feeling has also become longer. And I noticed like sugar. Okay, so I've grown up eating a lot of sugar. That's probably been the majority of my diet. I am healthier now. I eat a lot healthier. I'm into a lot of more healthy things like exercise, meditation, yoga, that kind of stuff. But this started a while ago, and I was not healthy a while ago. So, I mean, what I was going to say is like sugar, I think it cramps it up a lot when I'm about to eat sugar. That could just be because I like really like sugar, my body really likes it, and I start salivating so much that it makes it hurt. But it doesn't always cramp up with sugar, and it cramps up with other things that aren't sugar as well. But I think majority of the time it was sugar. So anyways, since it started to get worse, I was getting concerned, and I went to a doctor, and from then I had tests done. I had an ultrasound done first, and they said it was a mass, and they said how big it is and whatever, and a CT scan done, and then I had an MRI done, and then I had like a biopsy, but if the doctor doesn't think that he like got the right spot or something because it came back as normal tissue. So then I had an ultrasound biopsy, and they took like 5 samples, and that was the last test I had, and I feel like I don't think it was as bad before the biopsy. It's better now, but after the first biopsy, I was really irritated. I couldn't even lay on this side to sleep anymore. Right after the biopsy, the cramping was so freaking bad, like the next day or two. I am a massage therapist, so I receive massages fairly often, and I can't like lay in the face cradle anymore because it will kind of put pressure on it and it will start hurting it. But I think that was mainly from the biopsies. Anyways, so the biopsies, I'm just trying to think of the name. I have it on my phone. The diagnosis was something which I think means just like a benign tumor or a regular tumor. I don't know. Myothelial something epioplasm. I have no clue. Favoring adenoid cystic carcinoma. So I don't know exactly what that means, but I looked up what it is on Google, and it is cancerous, a rare cancerous tumor. It spreads easily, I guess. Not my doctor didn't tell me any of this, by the way. He just told me that the first phone call I got from him with the results, he just said that they still don't know exactly what kind of tumor it is, but it's significant enough that he suggests surgery to get it removed. And when I called and like got the report and I got the name of the actual thing, that's when I looked it up and I was like, oh, this is does that mean it's cancerous? Like I mean, when I first looked it up, I thought that meant I had cancer. And so since then I've done a lot. Like it's really opened my eyes, if anything. I have had a depressed mindset my whole life. I have been very suicidal, and when I thought that I had cancer, I of course got really depressed and sad, but I had to go through, it was only like a few days, but I had to accept my death, and then from there I was able to feel better about it, but I also had to accept my death. Oh, and then I had to kind of go through a process of saying that I want to live, like choosing that I want to live, because my whole life I have not said that. If anything, I've said the opposite. And now that I'm actually faced with, or what I thought I was faced with was something that could kill me, I had to make the choice that I want to live. I want to survive. I know I can beat this, and just went through a whole process with that. And so after my little hopelessness bubble that I was in for a few days, I decided to do research on cancer in particular, and I watched the documentary called The Truth About Cancer. I've only seen like 2 full episodes, I think, but that has informed me a lot. That has given me a lot of hope, if that's what it is. I've cleaned up my diet. I've stopped eating sugar. I don't know which diet's better, veganism or keto, so I'm kind of just balancing it out, especially because right now I don't know if this is cancerous or not, and I will not know anything for sure until it's removed. So I'm trying to find a balance, a good balance, but first and foremost, I'm not eating sugar. I'm really not even eating fruits because I find that it starts cramping it up. I started eating sweet potatoes again, and I'll eat berries. But other than that, I don't really eat grains, just chickpeas, and then the occasional like sardine or egg, just very occasional, but for the most part I am following a more vegetarian diet. It's just kind of hard because vegetarians eat a lot of carbs, and I'm just trying to not eat a lot of carbs because cancer feeds on carbs or sugar. And then there's the people that say meat causes cancer, or animal products cause cancer, so I'm trying to really decrease that. So that's where I'm at. I've also learned that cancer and tumors have a lot of, they carry a lot of emotional stuff that we haven't released or anything, or that we're holding on to. So I'm focusing a lot on emotional work. I'm meditating a lot, praying a lot. I am believing that I can heal myself, whatever this is. And I'm also hoping that it is benign, and once it's removed, that's, kind of the end of this whole big fiasco. But regardless if it is cancerous or not, it has really triggered me to level up in my health, and I am very appreciative of that, because I wasn't able to stick to a really healthy diet before. Like, I eat healthy compared to most people, yes, but I still eat a lot of sugar, in my opinion. Still had a very big sweet tooth, and so now having this, I'm able to just, nope, now I have a reason to be healthy, which is something I always wanted, honestly. And unfortunately, it came in this form, but at the same time, I'm fortunate to have a reason finally, and to be taking my health as seriously as I am. And like I said, it's not just on the physical level, but also the emotional level and on the energetic level. But I think the emotional level is something that has a lot to do with this tumor, for me personally. So tomorrow is my surgery to get it removed. 8 a.m. And if anyone is watching this, I would greatly appreciate your prayers and all the support that I can get. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that God is with me, that He has good intentions for this. And I believe that I have been matched with a really great doctor, and I feel blessed for that. At first I didn't really think so, but now I do. And I feel very comfortable with him, and I feel like he's going to do what he has to do. I was really afraid of facial paralysis on this side, but I think it's gonna be just fine. And if it were to happen, of course I'd have to accept that, and I kind of already have, like, it's really not a big deal. Where when I first learned about it, I was freaking out. Now I'm just like, you know, everything happens for a reason. That's all I know. There's no need to worry. I think worrying can make something happen. Yeah, that was my biggest concern. But, so, yes, like I said, it could be cancerous, but apparently there's not enough evidence or something to say that it is cancerous 100%. And after doing my cancer research, I, first of all, have not really been intertwined with Western medical stuff. I've kind of gone on the natural path for reasons. Yes. Anyways, so I know there are cures for cancer, and I know that I can get the help that I need if this is cancerous. But right now surgery is just the thing that I'm nervous about. But I'm also very excited to get it taken out, and I'm excited to finally get a definite answer. But like I said, surgery kind of scares me because I have to be on anesthesia. I have to trust someone to cut half my face open. And now that I'm saying it, I guess this could be the easiest part. I don't know. So yes, your prayers would be greatly appreciated. This is just kind of like a video diary type thing. And I really want to do it before my surgery, and I'll probably make one once I get the results as well. And becoming a YouTuber is something I've wanted, and don't really know what to talk about. Don't have video editing software currently, unfortunately, but I have a phone that has a pretty good camera, and I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of things I could say, so I'm just going to be doing a video diary type thing for a while. I think that's the end of it, of what I want to say, but also, if you or someone you know has cancer, there is hope. I just want you to know that and educate yourself. So I've seen the documentary Heal. That might help you somewhat. I've seen, like I said, The Truth About Cancer. Everyone should watch that. And if you don't have cancer, it doesn't discriminate. Like I said, I'm really young. I am living a healthy lifestyle now. I wasn't then, but my point is anyone can get it. I never thought that I would get it, and I still don't know if I have it, but when I'm this close to having a chance of having it, it's really eye-opening. So my point is, preventative medicine is the best medicine. If you're watching this not really caring about your health and thinking that you'll never get cancer anyways, you could very well be wrong. I believe that a majority of cancer is not caused by genetics. I think there probably is a small factor that is caused by genetics, but a lot of it's environmental. A lot of it's the thoughts you think, the diet you eat, how you take care of yourself. And cancer can be prevented, and it's so much easier that way. Unfortunately, a lot of people, especially including myself, don't make the changes that they need to until it reaches this point. So, yeah, watch those movies. There's a natural cancer treatment center in Mexico. And in my area, in the Phoenix area, there